The 1980s gamer situation. What the fuck happened here?
Nintendo games. They're so fun to play while you're away or when you
Drake without
stay
auto
and
tune.
lay in the hay.
The 1980s gamer situation is honestly pretty sad, all right? I won't lie to you.
Okay, we'll find out.
It's kind of screwed up, man. Like, I can't believe that just a dude who makes videos about Nintendo skits and video game
That's not
skits,
me, that's my sister
he
talking.
just gets trolled by his entire viewer base on every single social media. But not just every single social media, but more specifically on Instagram.
For those of you who decided to start posting this GIF in the comments on my videos is not appropriate. It appears to be Kanye West with a big tongue
That's
wiggling
yay.
around. My content is for kids. They shouldn't be seeing this.
Now, for those of you who do not know who the 1980s gamer is, he is basically like a wholesome Nintendo YouTubers or just video game content creators that just kind of post like skits about just gaming.
The
1980s
stupid
gamer,
ones.
he makes skits and they're very harmless.
Hey, Pinky, you want to smash?
Oh,
Sure,
this
and you can
one.
come to my house. I thought you said you don't have an N64. I don't. Ooh.
Ever since the 1980s gamer has just kind of expanded, you know, his empire started to grow, he decided to have the brightest idea, right? That he was just going to go further with uploading on Instagram.
Oh,
now,
no.
uploading on Instagram is basically kind of like a death sentence to your morality because I feel like once a creator switches to Instagram for more content, you get to start to have a real realization of what exactly the internet is when it's not like YouTube or TikTok
Filtered.
common. If we all learned anything, is that Instagram really has no filter and they will make fun of you for the smallest things in the book. And one of the things that Instagram does not really like are wholesome videos about just people talking about very harmless topics, and the 1980s gamer was very much a target of this. So here we have an Instagram post from the 1980s gamer. I stopped posting here because of how weird things got with my content on here. People took it too far. Also, if you see any edits of me that are not made by me, they are fake. People are using AI to clone my voice and to say horrible things and are making fake messages from me. Instagram, for some reason, they have a huge hate boner towards the 1980s gamer, right? But
They hate everyone.
they're basically kind of treating him like he's like the faithful sheriff. Like, yeah, you guys know how like there are
don't know.
various different variants of the faithful sheriff. Like there's like the IDF sheriff, the black sheriff, you know, all those like sort of clones, right? People have started to do like a similar thing with the 1980s gamer where like they basically make like different accounts. Like there are different variants of the 1980s gamer. I think one of them is like the EXE gamer.
What? Napoleon, I just found this flower toy outside. Push the button! Okay. I'm gay. What does that mean? I'm going to...
And what some of these videos do,
So
right, is
stupid.
like they will essentially sometimes like they will use AI to make him just straight up say the N-word, which, by the way, that's a big no-no for the 1980s gamer community, for Gamer Bill, okay? And not only that too, right? But he has also been very much a victim of just the classic, the comment sections. He has had people just comment full movies, straight up, just full movies in GIFs form. He seems to crash out himself.
Now people are doing this thing where they're posting a
Full
full
movie
movie,
and GIF.
in the comments on my videos. I've seen Ratatouille, I've seen Invicable Me, I've seen Cars. Can we stop the madness already? Save the comments for actual comments. Just stop!
The fact that this has over 1 million likes and that people are actually
I don't even use
commenting-
Instagram, so I don't want to know.
They're commenting the actual GIFs, movies, whatever, man. On is that Cars? Is that Cars? Does he really deserve to be bullied off of this? Because he has like this own little like world, right, that he calls Gamerville.
A lot
right?
of it seems like
There's like
tongue-in-cheek
this skit of
humor,
him
right?
basically saying
A lot of it.
about something about the Gamerville police station.
I'm going for a new high score. Hey, can you help me? What do you want? This is the third time this week my games were stolen. I'm too busy. You go undercover and investigate. I think I know where to start. Welcome to Stu's Classic. Who are you? I work with Perkins. Any thefts lately? The creepy clown just grabbed these from some dumb kid, man.
Gamerville is going for a new high score of grooming victims.
Okay.
I found a Diddy party in Gamerville. I'm coming, Matt. The 1980s testicular. Okay, bro.
Okay.
Okay, bro. The Gamerville Discord server from the 1980s gamer. These trolls, right? They're basically making it up like, oh, that they got groomed on Gamerville. Like Gamerville is basically kind of like the next Epstein Island because of the amount of grooming victims, right? Like
His
I know this
deleted-
is like all a
his
joke,
Discord
right?
deletes,
But
so
like,
take that how you
I
will.
feel like it goes a little bit too far. This guy literally gets commented pictures of him getting pregnant and
No, guys, we're not doing this in the comments of my videos now. Someone posted this on the Discord server as a joke, And now I'm starting to see in the comments.
Okay.
I know I made that joke about it 4 or 5 years ago when Napoleon
Fuck,
got pregnant. I get it. But please don't post this in the comments of my videos.
And there are
That's-
also people like that would literally just spam his DMs
So
every
stupid.
single second of people just sending in the DMs his own video.
I finally put an end to the gift controversy, and you guys want to start something new? How do you expect me to read all these messages? I use Instagram messages for important messages between me and fans and businesses and stuff like that. And look at this. I can't keep up. Stop sending me my own videos.
And I think he is kind of playing along with the bit, all right? Because
Yeah.
he kept posting more after this, right? But like, damn.
Is he a
You know,
local?
there's only so
I would
much a
assume
man
so.
Could handle, and once he just unleashes his rage, all right? Like, there's only so much millennial rage one can have, you know? I streamed yesterday, right? And I was having a discussion with my chat, right? And basically, some people were saying that, you know, the 1980s gamer, he's basically this generation's Michael Jackson. Some of his lyrics
Oh yeah.
are kind of just heavenly.
I wrote a theme song for Nintendo Game Boy, and it goes like this. In 1989, the NES brought us lots of joy, so we were excited when Nintendo released the Game Boy. It had great games like
Sounds like that one
Mario,
Five Nights at
Adventure.
Freddy's
It
song.
was so much fun that being bored was easy to avoid. What do you guys think? You guys like it?
But yeah, honestly, it doesn't surprise me why the 1980s gamer would just leave like Instagram. Like
He probably
has
makes a lot
not
of
put
money.
content, if you're really wondering, right? He's just completely stopped posting on Instagram because this does seem like the platform where he does kind of get trolled a lot, and he definitely, I feel like, pretty sure he's also said before, right, that Instagram isn't his favorite place to upload,
Yeah,
which is
same.
understandable. Instagram, you really don't get any financial benefit from it. Like, there's no monetization platform like there is like on TikTok or YouTube. So I guess it really does make sense, and I can't blame him at all. So there's like this 1980s gamer gimmick account from the ones that we mentioned, right? So I heard someone mention on one of the comments of one of these gimmick accounts of 1980s gamer, right, that apparently some people were even posting his address in the comments.
So I just had a conversation with Matt, aka the 1980s gamer, and he was telling me about a lot of you guys spreading his address and his phone number, and I just don't think that's cool at all. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be ending this account here because any publicity he gets on Instagram and people are just quick to find out where he lives, and his family's scared, and it's really messed up. So I'm just gonna be ending this here, and
I just found that to be pretty fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't think whatever the 1980s gamer did warrants any justification of an address being just completely leaked online. All right, like this guy has
How long is
kids.
this video?
This guy has a family.
Can you
and
imagine
all
your
he
dad
does is
being
just
this?
upload like silly little family-friendly Nintendo gaming content.
Yeah,
skits.
family-friendly.
Like, I don't think it's really that bad. It's just kind of crazy how like people are kind of turning him into like this lolcow when in reality he's just kind of like this. He's just kind of like this guy that just uploads videos. I really don't see him as a
Fuck's
really
like
big
my
of a
retarded ass
problem
friend.
head, even though some people are like, yeah, I mean, there are trolls, right? But like, how far does the trolling go before it just becomes just like something that you don't even want to be associated with? I understand why the 1980s gamer had completely pulled back from just Instagram alone, but it wouldn't surprise me for that eventually down the road, maybe the trolls kind of turn him into something else. And honestly, I just wish him the best.
It'll be scary.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the moral of the story is that if you post yourself doing wholesome gaming Nintendo content for people of all ages to enjoy, and if for some reason you will get rewarded with your whole entire address and house being leaked in the comment sections of your videos, then I think it's not really a great time to be a person in Gamerville. I think it's an unfortunate time.
I got a message for you too.
I don't even know what the show is. Okay.
I'm gay.
But yeah, anyways, you guys, have yourselves a damn good one. And peace out, y'all.
Yeah, peace, man. It's like, damn. It's like, okay, like, that's kind of sad, but like, where's that fucking thing? It's like, this one, though? It's fucked up. It's like, it's fucked up, man. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, you know, like, subscribe, also like this guy's video. Link will be in his description. Honestly, this isn't even trolling. This is just, I know he did the unforgivable crime. Be happy. I know he's an innocent dude. He's like he quit before the Instagram photos. Okay. Okay. But what if it was 2009? Everybody would have loved him. Yeah, true. How did we go from cartridge? Okay, we throw around the word locale so much nowadays. He isn't a locale. He's just a goofy guy that sometimes gets more fun of. He doesn't really rage out. He isn't a sicko. He isn't hateful. He's just a weird Gen X gamer dad. I know. I hate how people think harassment for it's a little funny. But come on, don't be a liberal. It's crazy how this dude just uploads silly videos and for some disgusting reason that's the leakers. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. Well, even when you're innocent, you're a victim of drama. Nintendo games, they're so fun to play when you're away. And I'm sorry, I can't fucking read no more. I'm done. But yeah, if you want to watch on YouTube, like, subscribe.